Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of scrap. Always use scrap when you're doing these test pieces. What you're going to do is you're going to set the blade lower than you want it. So in this particular case, I put a line on here where I want it. And what I want to do is I'm going to take a little test cut on it. And then I'm going to back it up. And I'm going to check and see how much I have. And it's a trial and error. And you just keep bringing it up a little bit, and you just keep make a little pass in until you get the desired depth. This is how you do it. We can work to a line in order to set the depth, or if we have, and we know the depth, what we can do is we can take a ruler and we can check the depth with the ruler to find out exactly where we are. So we can do it if we're going to go to a 1/16 of an inch. This one's sitting right at 5/16. That was our desired depth, then we would just stop. We would lock it in place and everything would be set to the 5/16 steps. Before you get started cutting, what you need to do is you need to take your piece of stock and put it up against the blade. And you need to, in this case, lower it. And you want about 1/8 of an inch to be sticking up above the board. The reason that you want that is if you do get into trouble and you're putting it through and you happen to run your fingers across the blade, what's going to happen is they're just going to cut it. They're not going to take everything off. It's much safer that way. If your blade's way up in the air like this, and you happen to make a mistake and do that, it doesn't matter which part of your hand, you will actually take it right off. So that little tiny bit of teeth will do damage, but not as much damage if it takes something off.